Hello, this is ZDs. Welcome back to another Mario Maker video. Clearing more Uncleared 2020 levels. This first one, we start with New Super Mario Bros. U, is kind of an odd level. It took me a minute to figure out, but ultimately didn't take me very long to beat. You'll notice me go after whatever that parachute thing was at first. I didn't see what it was. I thought it might have been a Goombrat, and I was afraid it was going to disappear. I actually think if Goombrats hit the water, they just kind of float in there. So we have to kill 20 Goombrats, and I messed up there. When you hit the big one, he splits into two. One fell in the water, which I was able to kill, but the one popped off screen, and I can't really do much about that. So you want to spin jump on that guy. Took me a second to figure out how to get the second one. Actually, I messed up. I'm still on that same life. I messed up, and I just wanted to see if I can get between these guys. The second one, I want to kill... so we want to spin jump here. The second one... I think I might try to spin jump on this guy, too, but I don't get high enough. Just a normal jump and a twirl will get you on top of him. Some kind of, you know, a tight area to maneuver. I don't mind this level. I make levels kind of similar to this. My one complaint, or one thing I think could have made it a lot better, is a stricter timer. I think he gives you like 140 seconds or 130 seconds, something like that to start with. And if it were like a speed run, this course might be a lot more fun. But yeah, you have to kind of time those icicle jumps. Then I messed up. We'll get there again. I think this is actually the last life, because I think after that I knew what I needed to know to beat it. But yeah, if you made this like 30 seconds or 20 seconds, and I had to really struggle to get all of them. So here I'm gonna wait for these two icicles to just disappear before I go on. You know, and if you had a tight timer, if I just had ground pounded those guys, I could have got rid of all of them at once. Yeah, this is pretty close to being a good level, but I end up neutral on it. Some of those first jumps are a little weirdly tight. It doesn't really matter that much. They're kind of interesting to figure out. But yeah, it's not a super hard level, really. Yeah, it would have been fun to really have to race through this and get it done fast. I don't remember what my time is. What is it, like 35 seconds, something like that? Let's see right here. 52 seconds, which is slow. If it maybe a 30-second timer, I bet you could do it in 30 seconds. It would have been a lot more fun. But yeah, as it is, it's okay. Moving on to the Super Mario Bros. 1 level. Now this one is kind of funny. To tell you the truth, I just don't really know exactly how much level there is here. I did note from the randomizer program will tell me the upload time. It was 2 minutes and 40 seconds or something like that, and I will show that at the end of the video. Let's just say there's a lot more to do in this level than I did. So right here, we need a fire flower to win. We need to be fire-powered Mario to win. A little bit of a weird setup, killing this plant. You get a key. I'm not sure if I want to take the key door or what's up here, and there's a pipe up here. We're going to go for the key door first, because that pipe is a little too easy, I guess. I wasn't sure. It could have been a troll level at this point. Get a Link power suit. I can't get past those claws. And he does, I noticed right away he blocks this question block off. And I stupidly ground pounded, but I could actually see... If you look quick, that was a fire flower. That's what I need to win. Here he gives me a Link suit, and he's blocking me from getting the fire flower with a normal brick block. And I'm thinking, well, not much prevents me in here. I'm just kind of looking in here, too. There's more stuff to the right, and I'm kind of curious as to what it all is. But I'm like, well, he showed me where the fire flower... I found out where the fire flower was. I was pretty sure it was a fire flower anyway at this point. And I could probably just blow up that brick. And it took me a couple of lives to actually do this correctly. And it's very simple, actually, but I thought I could hold it right here and it would just blow up the bottom brick, but it blows up the top one too, the one I need. So now the fire flower's out. I thought maybe I'll go see what's in this pipe finally. And there's a bunch of weird crap over here. It looks like death. I'm already dead anyway. I can't... I mean, I assume there might have been a second fire flower, I guess, but... we'll see. Right there. The next life, I go up here, and I'm like, well, let me just quickly check out what's in this other pipe to the right. And there's the end, but I don't have the firepower, so I get killed. If I have the firepower, I won. So I know where the firepower is. I know how to get it. It took me a couple tries here. I tried to hold it a little further away from the brick, blow myself up. Stupidly, all I have to do is set it on the ground. And then here's the fire flower. And that's the win. I know where the end is. All I have to do is go to the end. I really don't know what else is in this level. Why is there so much other stuff in this level? Yeah, that's the win. I leave them a message. But basically, I assume I cheesed it. I cut his upload time by 2 minutes, so he overcomplicated it, really. You may have overlooked some things. Winky face. I'm like, well, whatever, I'll take it. That was not a difficult level. Yeah, 2:16 is what it says. Yeah, 2:16. I beat it in 25 seconds, and I wasn't rushing. So yeah, that was whoops. Anyway, on to the next creators level. This guy's name is Blades. Is that what it is? Yeah, Blades. This level is really cool, this Super Mario World level. It is extremely difficult, though, and it would really suck to have to do this in endless, but, you know, maybe the Beast could do it in 30 lives. But it's one that's going to waste a lot of lives, because it's inspired by ROM hacks, which I don't ever play ROM hacks, but I've watched them, and basically you die constantly. Problem with ROM hack levels on Mario Maker is that you know, it's fun to play like this. In endless, it's really a pain in the ass because you're constantly dying. But it also kind of sucks even just doing it raw, because having to restart takes a long time. And Mario Maker and ROM hacks is just a quick button push. That's really blind right there. A lot of this is just super blind, to be honest. You really have to learn it. And I can't remember how many tries I had at the start before I got here, but I hadn't had that many tries, I don't think. I'd probably take like 70 or 80 lives to beat it. Yeah, you get to this next room and you have to be ready to go immediately, and you're not, because you don't know, you're trying to examine things. Would have been a fine place for a checkpoint, although it would be nice to have 3 or 4 checkpoints in a level like this. We'll see the whole first section before the checkpoint again when we get there. Yeah, this, you don't know what's coming, so you have to just die and then start over again, and you know, and I'm skipping many lives. This is really funny. You get that cape, and you should be landing right on that spiny, but you fly right past him. Here's the whole first section again. Yeah, look how quick you have to go. You can't hesitate even a little bit. This is true Kaizo, really. It's a very good Kaizo level too. Yeah, you just have to keep going. You have to know what's coming, basically. This is weird. I killed that Spiny. I shouldn't have killed that Spiny. I should have just bounced off of him. Second section. This is the hardest part. This cape part is super duper hard. This first jump is the problem. You have to fly and then go under the first saw and then pop up and hit the second saw, which gives you a spin. It turns you into the spinning formation of the flight right here. And then you have to go over here, and that's the best I've done so far. And I died most of the time on this section right here. Just because this first little cape move is so difficult. You usually just fall in the lava. Yeah, here. So this when I go to the right, I'm supposed to actually bounce off the Goomba. When I actually ultimately beat this part of the level, I performed the cheese that I had been trying not to do, and I think this is it right here too. Or the first, this is the no, right? I probably meant to cut that part out. Yeah, that's mostly what happens. Is you either hit that saw and fall in the lava, or you dive too far and hit the lava. You want to pull back as soon as you go under that first. Yeah, how many times did I die right here? That's so many times. It was getting a little frustrating to the point where I thought maybe I can't even get this level alike. I was trying. If you get on top of that guy, you might be able to make it up to the door, but the fact is, you know, I totally meant to cut out several of these tries. I must have just... There's so many that I missed some of them. Just to reinforce the idea of how many times I died on this section. Because it was many, many. So yeah, you bounce off that guy. Nope, I messed this up again. Yeah, see, I think there was a whole section that I meant to cut out that I didn't cut out, but that's okay. There we go, we're finally in the door. That's what you're supposed to do. That's the intentional. And then, as soon as that's done, he wants you to shell jump, which I did perfect the first time. No, the problem is, it's very easy to re-grab that second shell. I wish he had killed that shell. That would have been a lot better. By the way, I did leave a note on this guy's level, on this level in particular, that said, hey, this guy uploaded a level like 2 days before I recorded these levels. This is where I actually like accomplished the cheese. That's pretty great. So hey, if you've actually come and watched, thanks for this level. It's very good. I saw several uncleared levels. I know I did one more. There's the next level is also from this guy. I did not like that one, and I'll explain why when we get there. But there are several more, so I probably go back. He had tons and tons of levels. Yeah, he uploaded a level like just a few days ago. So he's still active in the game, which is very rare to see. After you get past that second checkpoint, we are all the way to the second checkpoint. I didn't discuss much in that section, but it's pretty simple after you get past what I had failed at before. I did miss that shell jump several times. I would say, and I do leave a note for this maker, that the boss fight probably should have just been cut. It would have been better to cut that part and put another checkpoint somewhere else, maybe right before the shell jump, because it's very easy to fail. Even after I made that shell jump, it took me tons of different attempts to get past the cape portion. I probably got to that shell jump section like 4 or 5 times before I beat it, but I died on the cape part so many times. So many times. It's ridiculous. Like I said, I left that one big chunk and that I meant to cut out. It's just a very, very small percentage of my death there. The 3D World level is from the Blades. It's from the same creator. Just going through it, cause this was the last one I recorded. I needed a 3D World level, and it's a mask level, and I love a mask level, and it's a mask multiplayer level. Which, if it's a multiplayer level and uncleared, there's some issues, and there are in this one. It's not a terrible level. But it's a terrible multiplayer level because no one's ever going to get through this in multiplayer. Plus, that first section with the Goomba dropping on the P-switch, the last 10 seconds. First of all, that makes it really annoying to clear as a single player. But that thing's gonna... That Goomba and the P-switch are gonna be back every few seconds. So it's gonna constantly be hitting the P-switch, which is gonna be causing issues in this section where there are coins. It actually might make it easier. But yeah, that's the setup doesn't work at all. And even as a single player, it's just not very fun because I'm getting the problem is this first section is way too hard. If you get past the very tight propeller section, it's not that bad. But the yeah, I left him a message saying this. I had to boo this. You get past this section, this isn't terrible. The rest of it, yeah, the rest of it's pretty easy. Although there is one really blind thing coming up that eventually killed me, and we'll see it here. I think I do the whole level over again. But you get to this point right here, I think, yeah, and then all of a sudden there's this guy come down. You can't even react to him very easily. I could have definitely shot him, but I just didn't see him at all until I got right on him. Here's the final life. Yeah, every time you have to start over, you have to deal with that P-switch section. People are going to be dying like crazy in this part, so they're going to be constantly setting off that P-switch. It just isn't going to work in multiplayer. Plus, multiplayer levels, you shouldn't make them super hard. They should be doable. You shouldn't be dying all the time on them. The best ones are where you can't die at all. Then no one has to start over from the very beginning. You know that guy's coming, it's not too hard. You get that. This section probably would be tough. But my guess, if you were playing this multiplayer, pretty much everyone's just going to be dying on the propeller section. No one's going to get past that. Maybe one person does, but I doubt it. This level didn't really take me that many lives, maybe 10, 15 lives. But, yeah, I guess it'd be easy to mess up this section too. And then you have to start over. Yeah, as a multiplayer level, it really doesn't work. Sorry, DeBlades, if you did make it to my channel, I do apologize, but you know, it just doesn't work. I think somebody has to like it for it to appear in multiplayer, but even as a single player on Endless, this would be a very annoying level. He even gives you ways to die in this section, but you have to finish with the Goomba mask anyway. That is the clear condition. So that one doesn't quite work. It's not terrible level, but it doesn't quite work. I would probably repurpose that to a single player level, or if you're running out of space to blades, you could maybe delete that one. It's not that great. But anyway, we'll see how your other levels are maybe in the future. Most of them were Super Mario World and Super Mario Brothers 1, so there were probably like 5 uncleared levels in 2020 anyway. Maybe fewer even. I did clear 2 of them. On to the last level, the Super Mario Brothers 3 level, is a troll level. I hate troll levels. I'm sorry, I hate them. And this one is not a good one. It's not. There are a lot of like mechanisms and mechanics and some stuff I don't even quite understand. You know, I definitely was looking at the level viewer a little. I don't, at this point, obviously, I don't know that it's a troll level. Bamboozled actually does sound like a troll level, but which is the title of the level, if you didn't see. Yeah, you die if you go down there. And then I realized there are arrows here, so there's probably something. At this point, I still don't realize it's a troll level, although I should have, because the slide music from Super Mario 64 was down there. That always indicates that you're in a troll level. Not necessarily, but it kind of does. I hit that piece, which I'm not sure exactly what that accomplishes, but I'm gonna try it again. I thought maybe something would have happened down here, but it didn't. It's the same. You get killed. And I thought maybe I could do a piece or something, see if I can make it. And then there's another hidden block. I don't think I had looked in the level viewer at this point yet. But with the willingness to throw hidden blocks in there, it's always a... So I see something comes out of that. I didn't see quite what it was, but it came back and it was a boot. So that troll is easy enough to surpass because you can jump above those blue blocks. But I had already jumped above him even before there's a bomb below that explodes. We have a muncher that falls down. I think you're supposed to get here with the blue blocks on, but I allowed the bomb to go off or something. I think you're supposed to just get there fast enough. Just be careful with this guy. You do have to hit that P-switch because it blows up the launcher over here. There's a coin there that... No, I guess it's just a P block. A couple of ways I could go, but I tried this way. That's wrong. Yeah, troll levels, I don't get it. I don't get the fascination. I like the mechanisms. It's kind of cool. But it's just constant dying, and it's very annoying. There might be 7 or 8, 10 ways to die before you get to the checkpoint, and you know, just to have to die over and over again. There's a second vine that comes down to the left here. I get up here, and I notice that I have to have the on-off switch set to red, or whatever, however you want to say it. So I'm gonna go back down there. There was one over here. I'm not even sure what happens right here, but it bounced that that thwomp over. That wasn't supposed to happen. So I'm not sure. So we'll go up there with we gotta hurry up. That was about to switch that off. I did get in this room one time and walk right into the explosion. Not there. I'm trying to go down this tube, and I'm not sure. I don't want to go down there, but suddenly the wall explodes. So I'm like, well, I'm lucky I moved away from it. And we find the first checkpoint. A lot of things just happen in this level with mechanisms, setting off bombs, giving me vines. Right here, what you want to do is there's an on-off switch behind that saw. And you go over here, you have to go faster, or that bullet launcher blocks you off. And then again, I didn't know that was coming. I luckily moved away from the wall, but then I heard some what sounded like something coming out of note blocks, and I thought it was a vine, but it was munchers. Yeah, you can't start over because you start from the very beginning. I already got a checkpoint. Just wanted to hit that twice in quick succession. It's another place where you kind of want to run because you're going to get blocked off if you don't. You do want to go in the pipe. This is the section that really, it's still like, I don't know if I can quite explain it. There's a lot going on in this section, and it's very confusing. You see this bomb, it's going to pop up over here. The whole goal is to get the bomb to where that little Potaboo is spinning around right there. And this guy over here will set off on-offs, but it's really hard to figure out how you're supposed to get the Wiggler with the muncher on top of his head over. It hits a bomb or something and explodes. These little boxes up here, nothing good in there. I did hit them at one point. They all kill you. Go in this door, it's just the wrong door. Just death. The other door was safe, though. We want to go in the other door. And it's a cannon with a gopher under it. A mole. And he will pop up and crush you if you're not fast enough, but you can re-enter the door. Yeah, you just want to move him to the side. Then there's a hidden mushroom there. And yeah, the on-offs have to be a certain way. You see the bomb fall down there. He's going to pop up here to the right. I think. I don't remember if he does this time or not. Oh no, this isn't the life where I win. I said, well, I haven't been up here yet, and this door is just nothing. It can kill you if you're slow, but there's nothing else up here, and I can't get back because I lost my mushroom. Yeah, you see some of the devices working up here. We're at the top where the gears are turning. I don't know what NT means. No, not. I don't know. It doesn't work anyway. So there's no recourse except to kill ourselves here. At least he lets you. Spoiler alert, there's going to be a part up a little further where he doesn't let you. I assume they didn't forget. I assume that it's like quote-unquote a checkpoint 0 setup where if you get caught in this thing, in this trap with 400 seconds left, 8 minutes of time left, and he's like, you know, hey, you can either wait it out or reset the whole level. Here, somehow I have the right setup where I get the bomb. I really don't even remember how this worked, if I even knew how it worked, or if I just got lucky. But he's over there now. I got him over there. It has something to do with when you enter that door. I'm trying not to get hit by this Podoboo. I don't know if I need this mushroom. Sometimes you go in the next door with a mushroom and that kills you. I don't. There's stuff falling on my head. I know there's some hidden blocks here that'll kill me, so I want to avoid that. Supposed to be a POW here, and I'm like, where's that POW? And then I just go and move forward, and the thing dies. Like, stuff is just happening in this level. I don't even know. Want to avoid that chain chomp. Luckily, I didn't jump too fast. I think if you try to jump twice really fast, troll levels, sometimes if you wait, you die. Sometimes if you go right away, you die. I don't know. It's a lot of clever things going on in this level, but enjoyment-wise, it's at a 0. I really don't like these kind of levels. And this one too, just as a troll level, there's several parts where you have to just hit a hidden block. There's the boot in the first section, the mushroom in the second section, and in this section there's a hidden bomb. I think he kind of does show you where it is, but it's confusing. There's like a thing up to the right here that will show you where this bomb is, but I accidentally found it right here. Yeah, there's like a note up front, and I'm like, oh shit, I didn't realize what to do right away with that bomb, and I messed up. So we're gonna go over here, see what's over here. It's nothing. There's a mushroom. You can get that mushroom. Maybe should have, I guess. I don't know. Didn't help, didn't hurt. Doesn't help or doesn't hurt, really. But I messed up. There's nowhere to go, but I can kill myself, thankfully. So what we want is this POW. Because we want to enter the pipe. It does show that. And then I enter this pipe. And he drops me. And I'm stuck. There's no way to get up. There's chain chomp pegs right there that exploded. They dropped on some bombs and exploded. It killed the chain chomps. And now I'm just in this position where I'm stuck. I can't get up. I can't die. So I just wait. I waited it out. I'm not going through that whole level again. It's very annoying. I still don't quite understand how that bomb part works. And I had plenty of time to look up exactly what I needed to do because I wasn't gonna get effed again. I was like, screw this. I'm just gonna look it up. We were. This is the pipe that we need. We were really close to the end. There are actually like multiple pipes that could enter, really. There's three different pipes that can enter in that section. Here I hesitate, and I thought that block was gonna land on me, but it blocks off the bomb. I was like, shit. I thought I was gonna go over here and get crushed by that block. Nope. I thought maybe I could get in there, but you can't, so I gotta kill myself. And here, at least he lets me kill myself, unlike that previous section that wasted so much of my time. Oh, troll levels. There's just way too many of them. Thanks DGR. He's the one who... DGR and Carl are the ones who popularized that. So yeah, we grabbed the bottom right away. I was a little afraid that throwing it too close to that POW was going to set the POW off, but I think that only works on certain styles. Then you just throw the POW, it kills. There's a couple of munchers under the cannon. I was really... I just didn't... I saw it in the viewer. I wasn't sure how it really worked. Anyway, if you made it this far, thanks so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Thanks so much.